Hi, I'm Maura McCullough, founder of College Scoops. Our goal at College Scoops is to provide valuable, curated content to help students and parents get a better feel and vibe of a college campus in the surrounding area. Whether you are in high school or at university, College Scoops provides the inside scoops on everything college related, highlighting the best places to eat, stay, and explore on and around campus. We know college visits in particular should and can be fun, offering new insights into the local community and surrounding area each and every time you step foot on campus. We have just launched a virtual college experience series to highlight what our student ambassadors love about their school and to answer several important questions you and your students may have about particular colleges. We hope you find these videos helpful. We had a ton of fun making them. Thank you to all of our student ambassadors and to the entire College Scoops community for pulling these together. Please subscribe to College Scoops and follow us on our social media.
Hi, I'm Connor. I'm the Ohio State Lead Ambassador, and here is our virtual campus experience.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Rochester, New York. I'm a senior economics student. I'm also the co-founder and president of the Fantasy Football Club here at Ohio State, and I served as a leadership council member of my scholars group.
Hello, my name is Connor Mills. I'm a third year in mechanical engineering at Ohio State. I am from Ohio in a small town in western Ohio called Salina. I'm involved with Technikoi. It's a club or frat for engineering honorary students. I was also a scholar in freshman and sophomore year.
Hi, my name is Seta. I'm from Lakewood, Ohio, and I'm a third year psychology major. Right now, I'm involved with undergraduate student government as a committee representative for our Justice and Equity Committee.
My name is Trevor Dundor. I'm an aerospace engineering major from a suburb of Chicago. I'm currently involved in research and honorary and Project Boom.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Sabino. I'm from Lakewood, Ohio, and I'm a third year at Ohio State studying biochemistry. I'm minoring in forensic science, and I'm involved in Buckeye-thon and Key Club, which is a service club at OSU.
What do you wish you knew when you arrived at freshman orientation?
It's okay to come in with your major undecided, and also I wish I knew how important it was to get to know your professors on a more personal level. Uh, Even though it gets hard with such big lectures, I would recommend taking electives with about things that you're more interested in. Usually those classes will be a lot smaller in size, which makes it easier to actually talk with your professor.
When I arrived at freshman orientation, I wish I'd realized that everyone is just as nervous as you, and that being friendly and talking to people goes a long way.
What was the deciding factor in choosing Ohio State University?
I chose Ohio State because I grew up really close to Cleveland, so I wanted to be somewhere that was very city-like. But Ohio State also has a lot of trees and green areas, so it's very pretty.
A few deciding factors on the college I chose were the quality of the engineering program and the size of the school. So I was mainly focused on like three big schools, but the deciding last factor was I was getting more scholarships to come to Ohio State. So that was really what drew me to Ohio State.
How easy is it to register for classes?
And it was a little too easy, in my opinion. The more credits you take along in your college career, the easier it is to get into classes. Usually, freshmen don't get to choose a lot of the classes that they want to be in because you'll be taking GEs and stuff. But as you take more things tailored to your major, it'll be a lot easier to get into those classes.
Registering for classes is very simple. Use Schedule Planner and upload it, click a few buttons.
In regards to registering for classes, it's pretty straightforward. Ohio State has a system called Schedule Planner that shows you all the different times and places your classes are and all the possible schedules. When you're a freshman or a sophomore, you're probably going to have over 1,000 different kinds of schedules you can choose from. Once you pick that one, you'll just send it to your Buckeye link, and then when the day comes for you to schedule, you can schedule it and automatically put you in all the classes you want.
What is the social scene like?
Some of the social scenes here at Ohio State, freshman and sophomore year, the Greek life is kind of trying to recruit people. So we were allowed at parties freshman and sophomore year. But there's plenty of bars, 18 and up bars here that can help accelerate Greek life and social life. But yeah, there's plenty to do.
Ohio State has a pretty large social scene. There's a very active Greek life here. They host parties for game days and stuff like that, and everyone will go there to their block party before the game and then head over to the stadium for the football games. And freshmen girls don't really have trouble getting into these parties, but for the guys it's a lot harder and you have to know someone to get in.
How difficult is it to find housing?
Housing is something that you should look for very early in the year, especially if you're going to have a bigger group or if you're really picky about where you want to live. It's important to have a group and kind of talk about it before you start looking for a place because everything goes really quickly because there's so many students.
Finding housing is as hard as you want it to be. If you're looking for a very specific place, then it might be hard, but in general, there's always openings.
Are students actively involved in clubs, recreational sports, and outside activities?
Extracurriculars and the like are definitely a big part of Ohio State's culture and campus. I'd say everyone I know is involved in at least one activity or intramural sport outside of their academic endeavors. So I would definitely recommend getting involved with that during your time at Ohio State.
I feel as though a lot of students are actively members of clubs and recreational sports. I myself was involved in intramurals as with my club. But with COVID going on right now, sadly, there are no outside intramural sports going on. But there's plenty, thousands of clubs and lots of intramural sports to try out, even new sports that maybe you haven't tried out before.
Does Ohio State University do a good job helping students with internships and research opportunities?
Really depends on your major and what department you're working with. There's always emails about those different opportunities, and a lot of that responsibility falls on you in seeking those types of things out and then actually applying to them.
Ohio State offers a lot of help with finding internships and scholarships and everything, but you have to be able to sort of take initiative and reach out. But once you do that, they give you a lot of guidelines.
What tips do you have to succeed academically at Ohio State University?
I'd say one of the best ways to academically succeed is just to study early, study often. Not necessarily take more time than you would have, but spread it out over a few days, get it in your mind.
My best tip, or what works for me the best when excelling academically, is learn from your mistakes on the homeworks and maybe past exams to even help you on the final. Or if you're looking at homework, it'll really help you on the exam to figure out where you really went wrong and what you thought you knew what you were doing, but you actually didn't know what you were doing. So now you can learn from your mistakes and do better on the exam.
Find a place on campus that is conducive to studying for you specifically. There's a place for everyone, and I would also recommend getting the phone numbers of 2 to 3 people who are in your class. Just that way you can ask questions there first, since your professor might take a while to email you back. And also always use a planner. I found that visually seeing things on paper helps you make sure you have enough time to do each task and see how your day is going to go and how much work you have to do.
Here's how you can get more information like what you have just seen to help you and your student get the inside scoops on college life. We have close to 100 ebooks available at collegescoops.com for purchase. All of our ebooks feature student and parent testimonials on what life is like on campus, living, learning, and working while attending college. We offer students and parents favorite places to eat on and around campus, along with a host of local excursions for you, your student, and family to enjoy during your college experience. With direct links to restaurants, hotels, and excursions, we have made it as easy as possible for you to plan your trip, saving you time, energy, and stress. Whether it is your first time visiting or at graduation, we've got you covered.